Hello and welcome back to Nutfee Plays Dark Cloud 2. We finally get to exit the sewer, which I'm glad about because, pun incoming, I was having a crappy time there. I'm very sorry, I'm so sorry. I will never stop telling puns. I can't help it, it's a part of my personality now. It's almost physically a part of me. Max is incredibly surprised to see the sky for some reason. I don't know why. It's always been there as far as I know. I'm not a scientist. But I'm going to assume we've always had sky. Ooh, it's jittery. That is an impressive wall. That must be like an incredibly safe town. Or considering the fact that they need that wall, it must be incredibly unsafe. Like, are they being attacked all of the time? Oh hey, I'm playing the game. And it's got that, like, calming you did it music. The one that you could, like, just sit down and drink a cup of coffee or tea to in the morning. I've barely done anything. What's happening?
That was the first time I had seen it.
A bridge?
The sky that reached so far away, so far above. The most beautiful thing I had ever seen. But I was yet to realize that great changes were happening in the world.
Okay, this part always pissed me off. You go all the way through the water channel, and then they finally decide, as soon as you get out, hey, let's open up the fucking railroad again, and then just completely diminish the importance of what you just did.
Cedric, what are you doing here?
Impeding your progress.
What you think? You surprised? The Blackstone Railroad's back and ready for action.
Why didn't you do this earlier?
We're gonna see the world on this baby. Max, we got quite an adventure ahead of us. Hop on so we can hit the road.
It's not a road, it's a track, but, you know, I don't want to get technical or whatever. Just, you know, whatever. That train is a dragon. That's pretty cool. Why don't most modern trains nowadays have dragons on them? Answer, I don't know if a lot of people still use trains. Maybe the subway, but are trains really still popular? I don't know. I don't go out a lot. The outside's scary. I don't know why Max is so excited to see it. There's people out there. Mean people. They're listening. That's why I'm whispering. Do you like the idea of me being right near here?
All right, listen up, Max. This is what I found out from Need. His story was pretty far-fetched. It was 15 years ago.
Something terrible happened in the world.
Whoa.
What exactly happened? You don't need this letter to tell you that, do you, Mother?
Because you're dead.
Listening to Cedric's story, at first I was surprised. But as I listened, I slowly started to understand exactly what it was that was happening around me.
That's another little annoying thing of, like, plot convenience. What happened? I guess you don't need to know, Mother, who I'm talking to, not the player. Otherwise I'd ruin the story. Ugh.
15 years ago,
Oh.
the world was laid to waste, and all that remained was the town of Palm Springs.
Oh, he's gonna tell us anyway. Well, I'm done.
Our enemy, the one who destroyed everything, was a mysterious ruler. His name, Emperor Griffin. We still don't know why he did this, why he destroyed our world.
He's evil. Does he need another reason? Ugh.
The reason that he did not also destroy Palm Brinks was because of a stone he believed was hidden in our town. Yes, the stone I'm wearing right now.
I never knew.
Griffin's henchman, Flotsam, threatened the mayor and made him search for the stone. And that's why, when he found out that I had it, he wanted to catch me so badly. The world laid to waste, the elusive overlord Emperor Griffin, and the strange stone that everyone seemed to want. With this mysterious puzzle, my adventure began.
What the?
Who the hell's driving the train?
Came from outside! Max, that ladder there leads to the roof of the train. Go check it out.
Gotcha!
You're a young child, inexperienced with the ways of railroads or trains or how they function. Go see what that explosion was. Thanks, Cedric. Very responsible. Let's go fight a train monster, I assume. I can't quite remember what happens here, but I'm pretty sure it's a fight. Seriously, why would they send the child instead of like the huge muscly man or the woman with the giant wrench? Like, why? Who'd it get? Ooh. These are some weird clowns.
Not him again. It's like he's stuck to my boot.
Max, if we don't do something fast, we're in serious trouble. Time to fight back, son.
Sounds like a good idea, but how?
Here, use this.
Bomb! It just says bomb.
So I throw this?
Yes, you throw it, idiot.
Yep. You toss it, and I'll grab another one. Just keep tossing them.
I'm not so sure if this...
Why is he just shooting the door?
Alright, I'll do it!
Time to show him who's boss.
Again, they're just giving the child explosives. You are literally right there, Cedric. Why don't you throw the bombs and I'll hand you the bombs? Or, you know, something more responsible considering there's a child's life at risk. So anyway, this is it. You just kind of like try to hit him with the explosion before he destroys the train. The green bar at the top is the train, the yellow bar at the bottom is him, and this is actually a little kind of hard to aim. Except, I used to have more trouble with this when I was younger, but I don't know, I'm doing well right now, I think. And there you go. I did it. We won, guys. Congratulations.
It's on fire! Do something, you worthless lump!
Convenient. Ooh.
Why, I oughta!
Oh, snap. Oh, crap, he's got candles.
This doesn't look good, Max. He's gonna blow himself up along with this whole train.
What? That's even worse.
What?
Lob another one of those bombs at me! Come on now! Do it!
Wait, yeah, why didn't those explode when I hit him with the other bombs? Like, he should be dead. Dead.
Hey, mister!
Steal from him.
Don't you ever give up. You're starting to look pretty pathetic.
This little kid is weird.
What's this? Another little brat?
Oh, it's slowing down.
Oh, I see. So you want to die too? Sure, why not?
People are way too eager to kill children in this game.
Let's go, punk! It's time to burn!
Oh!
What's this?
Let's kick it in. That little kid just turned into a slightly larger girl.
It's you! How did you...
Just falls into a million pieces. This is grotesque, gruesome death. I guess that's one way to do it. Is he dead? He should be.
So that was how I met Monica. Even though it was the first time we'd met, I felt like I'd known her for a long time. Eventually, in the middle of the forest, the train couldn't go any further.
Alright then. So that's Monica. She's the other playable character in this game. She uses a sword and shoots fireballs out of her arm and has a sick-ass ponytail. Also, she can transform, I believe. Like, after a while, she's just like, oh yeah, I can do this. And turns into a monster.
Stop by a rock. Gonna take some work to move that one.
That's fine with me. I've got things to do here. This place is the spirit forest in Dane. But it's different than in my time.
Monica came from the future.
Ooh.
She came to this time to do something very important. That's what she told me.
But really, she just wanted to date me, right? That's my headcanon.
Normally, you wouldn't believe time travel was possible.
I wouldn't.
It's crazy, but this was only the beginning of our unbelievable adventure. The real surprises were still ahead of us.
Miles was like,
If we could restore the Great Elder's origin point, he could tell us who Griffin really is.
The origin point?
Origin point.
Yes, Yes, an origin point is where something begins.
Yes.
Like a flower, you first have to plant the seed in the soil before it will bloom. In that case, the action of planting the seed is the origin point of the flower.
It's the flower, baby. Is planting the seed getting someone pregnant? I don't think I'm getting this message completely.
In that way, the flower is the history that springs from the origin
So I
point.
have to get Monica pregnant. This game takes a weird turn. Okay.
In the same way, all things that happen in the future have their origin point in the past. But if that origin point is changed, the results can be terrible. And that's what Griffin has done. Griffin has sent his henchmen to this time, altering the origin points of my time. And now he is rewriting history as he sees fit. In my time, this forest was where the elder of the spirits, Jurak, lived. He was very wise and
So you have to
powerful.
give birth to this Jurak. Got it.
His great power purified the forest and gave vitality to all the living things in it. But Griffin erased Jurak from existence. And not only Jurak, all those with the power to challenge Griffin are being erased from existence too. I don't think he'll stop until he's wiped out the entire world. So, someone has to stop him. Even now, my comrades are fighting Griffin in the future.
Well, technically, they're not fighting him now because it's in the future. You know what? I'm not gonna argue this.
And Max, I need you to help us.
Huh? Me?
Yes, you have to.
Okay, I'll do it.
Sure, crazy lady who thinks she's from the future is about to give birth to a tree god. I completely believe you.
All right, I knew you would. Guess we're a team now, right?
We just went from 6 to 12. Oh god, I'm very inappropriate. I'm sorry.
And with that, Monica joined my adventure. An adventure to take back the true past, the true history that had been stolen by Emperor Griffin.
Damn it, Seth MacFarlane.
Chapter 2, Resurrection of the Great Elder.
Here comes. Here comes. Yeah. I like that. I don't know why, but I've always really liked it. Monica has joined you.
Let's start with Sindane.
Sindane?
Max, you go on without me. I'll just stay here and work on getting Blackstone running again. If you need my help.
Hey, Max, we're gonna have to work hard to shift this boulder. Bring back anything good you find in the forest. Make sure you let us know if you need a hand. Okay, take care of yourself, Max.
And you do, little girly pie.
Are you a man or a woman? You know what? It doesn't matter. They're not important.
You bet.
I'm pretty sure she was
Okay,
insulting you.
let's go.
Monica seems way too happy to be called girly pie. Okay. But that was just explaining like how I can move around more now. Where's Cedric? He can repair the ride pod for me for free, which is really nice because that thing just kind of breaks down pretty easily. So repair robot parts. There we go. Sweet, and now we have Monica, so we can switch to her whenever we want to in a dungeon, or even on the world map right here. Yay, I'm a girl now. But she fights a lot like Max. She has a melee weapon, her sword, and she has a ranged weapon. The gauntlet, I believe. It shoots magic. It's like the gun, it's just more tedious and annoying. I usually just stick to her sword like I do with Max because the gauntlets are tedious and annoying. There you go. Oh, this is where we meet the Keebler elves.
It's a house all by itself. That's kind of weird. Let's check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah! Let's break in. We can do what we want.
someone's there.
Huh? What is it? What do you two want?
Hey, you're from the Furbit tribe of Sindane, aren't you? It's so cute, all curly and everything.
Monica, I feel like this is very inappropriate.
Hey! Hey!
That's right. There's something I want to ask you, okay?
This is not the good way to do this.
This is how you ask a favor?
Seriously.
Oh, sorry.
Oh! Oh! Ow! Oh!
Have you heard of a being here named Jurak?
Stop leaning over. He's not a child. Just talk to him like you would a regular person. Monica,
I wonder why he got so mad.
because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? Max, I expect better from you. I guess this will just be a long episode. There's a lot of stuff to get out of the way. By get out of the way, I mean enjoy. Leave me alone.
Nobody's home!
I hear the Furbits are crazy about grape juice. And we brought all this grape juice, too. Now what are we gonna do?
Yeah, grape juice,
if
yes.
If he won't let us in, I guess we'll just have to throw it away.
I'm pretty sure grape juice is supposed to be wine. These children should not have wine.
Come in!
Hey, it worked!
Apparently, these Keebler elf dudes are crazy alcoholic. And Monica's an enabler. Yay! This is a good message. Remember, if you need something...
Well, look at that! 3 of them!
If you need something from somebody, tempt them with their addictions.
What? Oh, you want the grape juice, huh? Well, it'll cost ya.
Monica's a strange character.
Let's see. I've heard you Furbits have a mysterious magical power to make things like houses and plants.
What are you getting at?
I want you to use that power to help us.
Help you?
You probably know there's something strange going on. The whole world has become like one big deserted island. Everything's disappeared. At this rate, there won't be anything left in the future. I want you to use your building power to rebuild a town in this time.
No way! It's too much work. Besides, we got no time for that, so just run along now.
No time. What are you doing? You've been sitting in your house since we got here.
What do you mean you don't have time for that?
Even if I told you, it wouldn't change a thing. Hold on, Rococo.
Rococo?
Okay, you two, I think I understand. Come on over here and have a seat.
Apparently that guy's addiction is smoking.
The name's Conda. This here's Rococo.
Rococo.
And this is Tobo.
Tobo.
Pleased to meet you. So, who might you two be?
Toby. Oh, that one's not a name. Whoops.
I'm Monica.
I'm Max. Nice to meet you.
You know there's something wrong with the world, right? A great darkness is trying to distort the flow of time.
I was beginning to wonder about what was happening to our forest. Of course, I'd like to help out, but to be honest, we're in a bit of a fix ourselves. Even if we wanted to, we can't help you till we solve our own problems.
What's wrong? Tell us about it.
It's a long story, but it must have been about a year ago or so. One day, a beautiful woman got lost and wandered in here. We don't like humans too much, so we approached her carefully. Humans are crafty, cunning creatures. That's how we've always thought of
That
you.
might be stretching the truth a little bit.
But this woman was different, she was. Her soul was more beautiful than words can describe. Said her name was Holly. I had a feeling that wasn't her real name, but that didn't matter a bit. During the few days and weeks she was with us, she wove a sort of spell over us all. She had us in the palm of her hand. Then, one day out of the blue, something happened. Holly left to search for food and just disappeared into the forest, never to return.
Well, it's a forest full of monsters. She probably died.
A few days went by and still no Holly. We were so sad. It was like our hearts had been broken into a million little pieces. There was no way we could go on without her. In those few short weeks, she had become an essential part of our lives. She was part of us all. So we formed a search party to search for Holly. A party of 4 set out for Rainbow Butterfly Wood, where she disappeared that day.
Okay, Rainbow Butterfly Wood does not sound very intimidating.
But those 4 haven't come back yet either.
Oh.
I was sure I picked the most able-bodied of our tribe, but they turned out to be a bunch of goofs.
Experience the terror of the fabled Rainbow Butterfly Wood.
So basically, at this point in time, I'm afraid we can't
It's
help
much
you
more
two out.
terrifying than it sounds. It's right next to Tickle Button Cave.
You want us to use our special powers to help you, but the thing is, all 7 of us have to be here in order for it to work. Besides, we're really not in a helping mood. I'm pretty sure you understand.
That's quite a story.
I have a proposition to make.
I bet I can guess. You want us to go into the woods and find your 4 friends, right?
You mean you'll help us? Could you also keep an eye out for Holly? Each day without her brings us nothing but gloom.
I half expected him to be like, what? No, give us more alcohol to drown our sorrows.
I understand. 4 or 5, what's the difference? So what
1.
does this Holly look like anyway? Any special features?
1, she's human. 2, she's gonna be easy to distinguish from everything else in the forest because she is a human.
Special features, let me see. Must have been something.
She was super alive.
Her hair, it was long, I think. No, wait. Maybe it was short. I think.
See, kids, this is what happens when you drink too much. You become a hobbit.
Wait, that's it. The potato pies she used to make were the greatest.
That's right, they were mighty tasty.
Yeah, incredible.
Forget it.
Potato pie?
We found Max's addiction, apparently. That looks like cheese.
That reminded me of the potato pies you made for me when I was a kid. They were so warm, eating them would always cheer me up. The most delicious potato pies in the whole world.
Where did that come
The
from?
Holly that the Furbits talked about was actually you, Mother? Just thinking that made my heart beat faster.
Well, we could see the woman in the cutscene. She didn't really look like Max's mother. Like, at all.
This was the other reason that I wanted to see the world, so that I could find you again, Mother. Even though the world had been laid waste, I had a feeling that you were out there.
Well, she's out there somewhere. She's just dead. At least that's my thought. I tend to assume everyone's dead. Oh, spinning camera.
It's just beyond here. Lately there seem to be some nasty monsters living in these parts. Watch yourselves now. Yeah.
Oh. They have plant regeneration, or degeneration magic.
Legend has it that in these woods lives a mysterious rainbow-colored butterfly. And anyone who lays eyes upon that butterfly never leaves the woods again.
Fear the butterflies.
You know, I wonder if Holly and the search party we sent out went and accidentally found themselves that rainbow butterfly. Just be careful not to run into that rainbow butterfly.
What do you mean, be careful? What can we possibly do to prevent
Seriously,
it?
I was just about to say that. This game's very self-aware.
If that happens?
Just pretend you didn't see it.
Huh? Well, whatever. Okay.
Oh, take this with you, boy.
What's this?
Oh, goodness.
It's the Furbit's favorite thing in the world, grape juice.
Quote, unquote.
If you have this with you, those guys just might smell you and come running.
Obtained addictive substance.
Okay, I got you. Thanks, Conda.
Good. I'll be here waiting for you. I wish you good luck.
This just goes to show you, kids, if you have a problem, just get a gun. Get some alcohol, some explosives. You can pretty much do whatever you want at that point. Problem gone. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save really quick. And before I end this episode, I want to do at least one part of the new dungeon. It's tougher. Of course, it's the level 2 or whatever, and it's also more complex, so these levels should take longer than the last few. Yes, off we go. But anyway, I'll get more experience, so I'll be able to actually, like, level up my guns and stuff, so let's just see how this goes. We're going to wing it. Let's see if we run into that rainbow butterfly that we're talking about. We're not going to. I know we aren't. But maybe we will. Let's skip this. Cool. This implies there are giant spiders. I'm already not looking forward to this. Oh god. I don't know if I talked about this, but I hate bugs. They are like, ugh! These things are strong. Anyway, bugs are easily like my least favorite thing on the entire planet Earth. Like, I don't know why. I've just always had this horrible, tremendous fear of bugs. Oh, especially like praying mantises. They're like demon aliens. Their freaking eyes and their arched backs. Thinking about them right now is making me super upset. Oh, there's probably gonna be a lot of bugs in the forest, aren't there? I'm not looking forward to this. I did Wimmer one time when I was younger and I had a trampoline. Do kids still play with trampolines? Either way. But I was... Okay, so I'm poisoned and I'm dying. I'm not gonna make it through this. God, what was I saying? Oh yeah, evil bugs. But I had a... Oh, these things suck. But I had a trampoline and, like, of course I went to go jump on it because I was bored. I'm gonna have to switch over to Monica. And, like, I see, like, sitting on the side, on, like, the little tart bits that's supposed to cover the springs, there's just this huge, like, pitch white, red-eyed praying mantis. And I'm like, no, no thank you. So I just grabbed a basketball and just, like, from 10 feet away, just chucked it into the praying mantis and killed it. Like, I know that's not the right thing to do. It was in its own space, not bothering me. Well, it was bothering me very much, but, like, that thing was not going to stay on my trampoline. I was not going to jump on it with that thing staring me down with its evil intent. I think I'm going to vomit. I can't stand bugs at all. They're the worst things that have ever existed. I'm glad I got that off my chest. I feel better. I'm not well enough to, you know, actually deal with bugs appropriately like an adult would, but I feel better. Okay, that's how we get out. I need to find the saw. I need a fairy saw in order to leave the level. Also, I just remembered that, like, you upgrade health and defense for characters by finding, like, their favorite foods in tiny chests in, like, town areas. So if I go back to the... Oh, I don't remember what it was called, but the town you start out in, you should be able to find, like, tiny little chests scattered about the level, and you can use those to upgrade Max's defense and health. And I believe we're also going to get, once we rescue the Slash Man. Oh, I used that to get rid of the spider web. But once we find the fur bits, or whatever they're called, we'll be able to actually start building cities, which is a big part of the game. Because like they said, yeah, the main bad guy is destroying stuff in the past, so we have to, like, rebuild it in order to stop him. It's a pretty interesting thing. The town building's a little bit stiff. It's not as deep as it could be, but it certainly adds just a cool creative level to the game that I appreciate. We're not gonna be able to do that right now. We haven't unlocked it yet, but it'll be fun. Also, this is Monica's range attack. You have to hold it down, charge it, then attack, and then throw it. It just takes a long time, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, I prefer Max's gun, or just a melee weapon. Yay! I'm gonna get all this treasure because I need it for stuff and things. Oh, I definitely need those. The monsters here are very annoying, because a lot of them will poison you, or, like, slow you down, or just hit you a bunch of times repeatedly. It just sucks. It sucks. No bugs so far, I'm appreciative of that. What is the batten? I don't know. I'm gonna see what batten is. Oh god, it's a cricket. Speak of the bug-eyed devil. Oh, got it. That's the fairy saw. I can leave now. Ugh, I hate bugs. Like, ugh. I can't fish because of it. Like, the idea of, like, oh, here's a wiggly-ass worm or a crunchy cricket. Take it and stab it through the face. I'm like, no. I don't... fishing's not worth this. I don't like fish. I don't like the idea of fishing. I don't like the idea of sticking my fingers on a live bug. There's literally nothing for me in fishing. So, I'm gonna pass. Hard pass. But yeah, this is how we leave this level. You kill a tree, and then it falls over and kills some baby trees, probably its siblings, and you just walk across its dead body like you just don't give a shit. Because you don't. You got a world to save. And that's one level down. So I'm gonna call this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye, folks.